Today marks 80 years since the D-Day landings along the shores of Normandy, France. President Biden and the First Lady attending a ceremony in Normandy, France today. The site overlooks Omaha Beach and is the final resting place for more than 9,000 American soldiers who gave their life there during World War II.
The number of World War II veterans still living, as you can imagine, is dwindling. But Maureen Kyle sat down one-on-one with one of Cleveland's most prominent living veterans, Bob Madison, to talk about what he remembers about the war.
It's ugly. War is ugly, just killing people.
Just shy of 101 years old, Robert Madison remembers what only history books can teach the rest of us.
I had just entered Howard University School of Architecture in 1940, and I think it was 39 that Hitler invaded, and they were moving up.
He is part of what's now dubbed the greatest generation, one that is dwindling as years fly by. We sat down with Bob in his Shaker Heights home to hear the story of how he joined first the ROTC and then the historic 92nd Infantry Division of the Army.
I was an officer. I was a second lieutenant. All the officers above me were white. Black troops had not been used in battle before. Battle. They were used in service, cooking, cleaning, stuff like that, but not in battle.
The 92nd Infantry Division was the only African-American troop that participated in combat during World War II. Bob and his men, known as the Buffalo Soldiers, were stationed in Italy as ground troops, walking the countryside, fighting Germans hiding in farmland.
When the Germans fired, they knew where we were. They always knew where we were. They fired a bomb, and it came into my tent, but it did not explode. If it had gone back, I wouldn't be here today.
That wasn't the only time Bob nearly escaped death. Shortly after, he was shot in the left foot and abdomen while driving in a Jeep. He spent months recovering in an Army hospital, not sent home, but sent back to combat.
Did you think about everything that's going around, or did you just do what you had to do?
What stands out, I think, the most is the fact that, number one, we recognized this is it. We're going to survive or not. But war is what this is all about, and we must go and fight.
But in all the horrors of the war, Bob also describes feeling deep pride and appreciation in a time when black men didn't always get that experience.
The Italian citizens cheered us, and to be cheered was something very unusual. There were black soldiers being cheered by these white Italians.
And even though that's where the cheers ended,
the white troops had parades in New York, but not the black troops.
Eventually, he earned a Purple Heart for his service. Looking back, Bob says the opportunity to fight in the war gave him the chance to help change history.
As a result of that, we got integrated Army. And then Colonel Davis became a commander, very high-ranking black man. So it did change after the war, but not during my period.
Robert Madison went on to become the first black architect in Ohio and most of the Midwest. He helped design and build some of Cleveland's most famous landmarks, including Brown Stadium, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and many others. Bob turns 101 next month. Maureen Kyle, 3 News.
Wow, Maureen, thank you very much. 101. Robert, you couldn't look any better.
I know.
That's what a hero looks like. And we cannot thank you enough for your service. Just an incredible story. And throughout the summer, we're going to hear more from veterans and their families. The Veterans Administration estimates that less than 1% of those who served during World War II are still with us.
We hope we get to hear from so many more of them because we can learn so much from them. You can watch Maureen's series, Voices of a Generation, in the weeks and months to come. And again, as Jay said, we thank you so much for your service.